Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video, and we just got some new announcements. Of course, you've got that 1,000 cubes in your mailbox now, so make sure you grab them. You also got the 8 million player memo character guaranteed gotcha for an SSR. That is available now too with paid cubes though, so keep that in mind. But speaking of that, I did go ahead and do that gotcha because I still had some paid crystals left over, and this is what I ended up pulling on it. Of course, I was not recording, so it was well worth my investment to get 3 SSRs. So yes, it is plausible. I've had some 2 drops so far in this game, but not a 3 drop. But with everybody speculating and blah 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 blah, Yuta's coming, I'm so happy to see that they did not move up Yuta, quite honestly. And they went with now the story event Where Shadows Fall, which is an original story which will be coming when maintenance is over on November 15th. There's also going to be some updates with some new function. Practice has been added, as well as a new event bonus targets have been added. But the big news, of course, is our next banner is going to be coming with Incomplete Domain MEGUMI, as well as a brand new recollection bit for Rest for the Adults. But everybody's probably going, well, should I pull for this banner? Well, we're going to talk about the character because this is an interesting one when it comes to MEGUMI, because the first MEGUMI that came out with the initial drop is just not good. But there are better MEGUMIs coming, trust me on that one, because I know he's a fan favorite. But let's break down this character. Now, this character, rarity of course, is an SSR, it's yellow, and it's an attacker listed, but I don't know if I necessarily call this character a true attacker. Focus combined, affiliation Tokyo Jujutsu High Year 1. Now the basic stats on this: HP 695, Taijutsu 255, Jujutsu 258, initial cursed energy 30, max cursed energy 90, ultimate skill gauge 1752. At the start of each turn, and if own cursed energy is 15 or below, fill some own ultimate skill gauge, which is really nice. But let's talk about this kit, because this MEGUMI is a major step up over the one that we get at launch. Now we've got skill 1, Exorcise Slash, deals 120.1% melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy. Now remember, this is all level 1. While the domain is active, deals 200% melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy, increases the selected enemy's damage received by 75% for 3 turns. See where I'm going on this one? He's got a lot of support aspects to him. Now, skill 2 is Continuous Exorcist Slashes, okay? Deals 130.6% melee taijutsu damage to all enemies, 2 hits. While the domain is active, deals melee combined damage equal to 140.3% taijutsu and 140.3% jujutsu to all enemies, 2 hits. Deals 120.1% range jujutsu damage to all enemies. Sudden Slash. In skill 3, deals melee combined damage equal to 170.1% taijutsu and 120.1% jujutsu to the selected enemy, increases the selected enemy's taijutsu damage received by 20% for 3 turns. While the domain is active, deals melee combined damage equal to 300% taijutsu and 150% jujutsu to the selected enemy. Deals 150% range jujutsu damage to the selected enemy, increases the selected enemy's taijutsu damage received by 60%, stuns the selected enemy, which we like to see. Then we've got the ultimate, which is the domain expansion, Chimera Shadow Garden, deals 1,051.7% range jujutsu damage to the selected enemy. It's 4 hits, stuns the selected enemy 1 turn, expands the domain, which will last for 4 turns. While the domain is active, decrease all enemies' damage by 35%, increase all enemies' damage received by 45%, grants attack immunity to self, decreases own skills, cursed energy costs, unable to fill own ultimate skill gauge, depletes own cursed energy after domain deactivates. This domain cannot overtake a different domain. This is where you see where it all comes together. So this is why, yes, he's an attacker, but really I look at this character more as in a support role beefing up your true DPS and setting things up for some absolute craziness. And it's nice though, this character can do some damage. The combo ultimate effect though increases own and combo allies critical hit rate by 10%, deals 100% range Jujutsu damage to all enemies. But really, like I said, to me, this character is all about the setup. You've got to get your cursed energy up as fast as possible. You want to get the ultimate off, and then you let your main DPS then cruise in for the final kills. It works well, it's a good character. Let's go ahead and talk about the recollection bit though here real quickly. Now this recollection bit is really built for this character, just so everybody knows, okay? It's real simple. Basically, the first effect, which has a cooldown of 5 turns, when command skill or ultimate skill is activated, recovers own HP by 25% and fills own ultimate skill gauge by 200. Yeah, you can see where this is going now. The next one, when it unlocks, is when command skill or ultimate skill, and this is at LB3, is activated, recovers on HP by 30%, and you get 250 for your ultimate skill gauge instead. Now at LB1, your second effect, at the start of the 4th turn from the start of battle, increase all eyes damage dealt by 25%. You can see exactly where this is going. It's anticipating that you're going to be able to use this character's ultimate by 4th turn. You are now triggering open your recollection bit on Megumi, giving your team, all allies, 25 increased damage, and they get to go to town once you do your ultimate. That's what this character is all about. That's why I hate classifying this character as an attacker, because truly he's a setup. He is truly a setup support, and you have your Gojo on there. You have 2 more supports, buffers, and boom, you are doing crazy amount of damage. So the big question probably everybody's going to ask is, do you pull for this? Well, it's going to come down to a couple things. If you're free to play, it's still Yuta. You have to have your stuff for Yuta. Yuta will be the first must-get character like I've talked about. You've really only got 2 very, very big must-gets, and that's of course your purple Gojo, which will be down the road, and Yuta. Now, if you're a light spender, if you're a whale, this is a good character to get. There's no doubt about it, okay? Zero doubt. He's going to make your team better, and if you're a big Megumi fanboy and you want one that you can actually use, this is the one you want to use. Now, don't get me wrong, there is another Megumi that's way down the road, which in my opinion is way better, but we're not going to get into that because that's a long time away. But right now, this would be the one to get. You skipped on the last banner, hopefully, if you're a light spender. If you want to drop a few shekels into the game and you're still going to be able to get Yuta, then yeah. But you should really hopefully get both. It's the first time you're going to hear me say this, to get both the recollection bit and the character. They work really well together. But that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. The second part of the event is currently going on. Hopefully you are pushing it like crazy to get all the goodies, because you need to be doing that to effectively build up your account. But in the end, not only does the character graphics look cool, but it is actually your first good Megumi dropping. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.